Social Entrepreneurship Society we have right here. I'll give you all a brochure. If you don't have a brochure, let me know. We also would like for you to see if you'll be able to help promote this upcoming event that we're having that is being put on by the Social Entrepreneurship Society here at George Mason. And right here. And what we will be doing is, as you see that motto is on there, give a man a fish and you eat for one day, but you teach him how to fish and you eat for a lifetime. So what we did is, this is the other one which we're starting small businesses in the facility that I was telling you about. And one of the ways in which we raise money is also we do television advertisement. We're looking for sponsors who will be willing to maybe say give a sponsorship of $5,000 or more. You'll get the opportunity to be on our TV program, and which we will also be putting, when we renovate the facility, you also will be able to put your name on our wall. And on that, as the sponsor put their name on our wall, every time we do a TV production, you would get that advertised, you get that marketed. We are right now being aired in Comcast, Cox, Verizon, and on nationwide TV, that is on the tube, like webinar. So you also would get that opportunity too. If you go on, you'll see the YouTube, put in RETV Elizabeth Charity, you'll see all the different TV shows that we have produced over the last 2 years, in which we would be, like I say, doing sponsorship. So this way we say we're turning your television advertisement into a social change. So which, by the way, is to advertise your products, and at the same, for little or nothing, but at the same time, you're helping give somebody else a job, which is what you want, right? That's your whole goal. But in that way, you be getting positive publicity, change your life, and at the same time, be able to get that advertisement. And we say, you say you want to put it at Penn, you want to put it in at ECU, you want to put it in colleges all over the United States. Can you imagine what an awesome exploit that you'll be able to do as you touch minds, hearts, and souls? You won't only be stuffing your money with, stuffing your pocketbook with money, but you'll be able to touch and change somebody else's life. Somebody else who right now, who are actually living in the woods. Do you believe that in the United States, here in Prince William County, in Fairfax, that there are people who are living in the woods, that's their home. But don't you know, those individuals, they have skills in roofing, they have skills in gardening, they have skills in plumbing, they have skills in construction, drywalling. They have all those skills. We have a facility that needs to be renovated, but we need money to be able to pay them, to be able to, so they can have a job, so they can be able to have a home, so they can come out of the woods. Yes, we started from the scratch. We started from, what is it, totally faith. Faith in people like you who want to do something about the situation. Faith in people who be able to say, reach out and say, I want to help. Faith in people like you who say, hey, I can use my talent. I'm not going to be selfish, but I can be able to give a little bit of myself in order for somebody else can live in a more abundant life. I'm not coming here to preach, but I am coming to share my heart, my passion. In putting together this program, I did it as a single mother raising two sons. And as that single mother raising two sons, today I'm proud to say that my two sons have PhD. One has a PhD and both of them have master's degrees. And they have been positive role models to, and you know what, it's not a matter of color or race, but it's a matter of the heart of a person, caring and loving for other people. And you know, and I was thinking, the reason why I decided to try George Mason is, it's over 6,000 students who are here. And we can get one student to give just $1 to attendance. That would be able to hire at least 2 people to do a
Hi,
job.
everybody. Mr. Adam Roop.
Okay?
How you doing, sir?
How are you?
All right, do y'all understand what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I got my point over, and then the main of the hour
Sorry, everyone. How's everyone doing?
has a come, and
Yes.
then I'm going to turn it over to Adam. And y'all, in the meantime, y'all can be able to share with him what I just said. How about that? In fact, I want y'all to do that. When he finished talking, I want y'all to each share something that I shared with you. Okay?
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. And then I turn it over to Mr. Adam. The man
Awesome.
of the
Give
hour.
her a round of applause for everything. What's going on here? How's everyone doing? Thank you very much. How's everyone? I want to give a round of applause to a new Olympic sprint runner, Michael Dawkins. If we could give him a round of applause. I appreciate that. I didn't even get a chance to put my tie on. I hope you guys don't mind. Can this be a little informal presentation? Did you guys see the video?
We haven't played the video yet.
Not yet?
It's
All right.
up and running though.
Okay. How about we just forget the video? Everybody cool with that? Give you a little bit of background about myself. Who here has been in business or is in business? Anybody studying business? Yeah? What do you study?
Business management.
Management? Did you raise your hand?
Oh, no.
Not in business?
Well, economics
Economics? Okay, micro or macro?
is broad.
Both? All right, what's everybody in? What's everybody doing?
Art.
Art?
IT.
Computer science.
Very good. IT?
Yeah.
Computer science? What's that?
Psychology.
Psychology. All right, we'll give you a little bit of background about myself. I was really motivated when I was in college. I hardly went to class. I was that motivated. I knew I wanted to be a business owner. Anybody want to own their own business?
Mm-hmm.
All right, definitely. Didn't know how I was going to do it, so I got involved at Salisbury University. Anybody know where Ocean City, Maryland is? Right, okay. Anybody have a Rehoboth Beach area or Bethany? That's where I'm from, and I met someone when I was young, and when I was young, I got my real estate license when I was 19 years old, and by the time I was 21 years old, I was selling houses that were about $500,000, and I was making about $200,000 a year, and still in college. So I came from a very humble background, though, because my parents never really knew how to make money. I didn't have parents that really had a great big house or a great big business or anything like that. I had to make my own money, and I just knew I wanted to live a better life. Anybody here kind of want to live a better life, make more money than most people? Okay, that's why you're here tonight anyway. I hope everybody knows that, right? To look at a business opportunity. So I always knew that if I wanted to make more money than a lot of my other college people and my colleagues, that I needed to own my own business. Because who here knows that people that are older than you that have already graduated college, that don't have jobs, that had to move back in with parents? And I went to college to get my business degree, and here's what I thought in college. I thought, man, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to get a great job. Who thinks the same thing, right? Going to get out of college, get a great job. But I was introduced to somebody that changed my life, and introduced to a concept called network marketing, where we were able to build a team very quickly in this business. And our team has stretched about 44 states. And we have over 8,000 team members, me and my business partner, in this organization. And I think what the best thing this business has done for me is giving me the time to to do really whatever I want. Because who here would like to be 30 years old and retired? Anybody? And I'm talking to a lot of young college kids here, but that was me. I was always like trying to think of how can I make money and not have to go to work? Does anybody like think that way at all? You sit on the couch, you play video games, you're watching TV, you're thinking of like, how can I make money and not have to go to work? Maybe I was the only crazy one, right? So I saw this business, and 8 years ago we didn't have what we have today. What we have today is completely, in my opinion, phenomenal. Because if I could show you a way to get paid when you sleep, who'd be interested in learning how to do that? Because usually we don't get paid when we sleep, right? So we get paid, imagine getting paid when the electricity is on in this room right now, or this building. Imagine getting paid every second that the light's on. Anybody here have credit cards or know business owners that swipe credit cards? Imagine getting paid every time a credit card swiped across the world that you were able to do business with. And you know, I saw it and I said, man, this is international. I'm able to not just do this right here in Virginia or Maryland, I'm able to take this anywhere across the world. So you all are here for an entrepreneurial type of seminar, right? You're invited by Mr. Dawkins. I don't even know where he is. He's probably drying off somewhere. But I'm excited to be here. Joe, supposed to be a 2.5-hour trip, turned into a 4.5-hour trip. So I was going to be here even early to introduce myself to all of you. But who here is really looking for a way to make money when in college? Anybody here really looking? Okay, some of y'all are here just because you're here, right? You might have just walked in, not even know why you're here. And I was kind of the same way. I didn't know what I was going to see. And if you would have asked me that I would have done something like this when I first saw it, I would have been like, you're completely crazy. Because my mind was not set on something like this. My mind was set on going to college and getting a job and working for somebody. And until I met my mentor and a team of people that taught me how to do this business, I was just going to go get a job like all my other friends. And not that a job's, you know, bad or anything, but I wanted to be my own business owner. So if you're really looking for a way to become an entrepreneur, to become your own business owner, in my opinion, I feel like this is one of the best. Because now at the age of 30, I own 5 real estate companies. I own a coffee house, which is pretty cool. I don't operate that, I own it. I own another business that I've vested in. It's actually energy corporation that I'm vested in. And then I do this. And in my opinion, this is the most fun, best business that I do, because I have the most fun in this and I make the most money. We get to travel a lot. We're young, we get to travel, we get to help a lot of people. Anybody here like to help people? Okay? All we do, and all I am at my stage in my career, is I'm a success coach. Anybody ever seen like those motivational speakers in front of like thousands of people? Right? Kind of like that. But I have a vehicle behind it that not just motivates people, but actually teaches people how to make money after they're motivated. Because you can motivate somebody, that doesn't really mean anything, but we also have the vehicle that can change your life, and it has mine. So without further ado, we do want to go ahead and play the 6-minute clip. And when you guys are ready to go ahead and turn that on, everybody cool to watch a quick 6-minute video, and I'll get up and talk about it for about 4 more hours. I'm going to go through everything. No, just playing. After the video, I'm going to just take about 15 more minutes, because here's the type of person I'm looking for. We are basically looking for people that are motivated. You know, people ask me, well, what do you do? I'm a professional recruiter, and I look for people that are motivated and business-minded, that want to go out and make money and residual income. Has anybody ever heard of residual income before? Doing something once, getting paid over and over and over and over again. Software design, right? IT. You know, Bill Gates built Microsoft, right?
Even Steve Jobs never really finished a college degree.
Right. Because they found something that really they were interested in. So Microsoft, he makes a lot of residual income, because we can find Microsoft on almost every platform along with Apple, right? So we got to think like that. So we're going to go ahead and play this. And before I get started, I am going to introduce you to 2 people after the video that have joined up with us that are leading the expansion in the Maryland marketplace. And you'll be able to hear from them before I come back up. But we probably want to go ahead and shut that door just so we can make sure everybody's can hear.
Drying out over here.
All right.
business of your very own by offering people an alternative on the services they are using anyway. ACN has attracted attention in very high places and among the world's most successful business leaders. One such leader is billionaire entrepreneur Donald J. Trump, who has built his career on recognizing and taking advantage of exceptional opportunities when he sees them. After personal invitations from Donald J. Trump himself, ACN was featured on 2 episodes of The Celebrity Apprentice, NBC's hit reality television show, in 2009 and again in 2011.
ACN has a reputation for success. Success that's really synonymous with the Trump name and other successful names, and you can be part of it.
Founded in 1993, ACN has grown to 23 countries on 4 continents, with offices throughout North America, Europe, Asia, and the Pacific, creating a solid foundation that will stand the test of time. Our success has been profiled in Fortune magazine, USA Today, The Wall Street Journal, US Business Review, Direct Selling News, Success Magazine, and Success from Home magazine. Inc. magazine ranked ACN the 22nd fastest growing company in North America within our first 5 years in business. ACN was a pioneer in capitalizing on the deregulation of the telecommunications industry. And today, we are the largest direct seller of telecommunications and essential services in the world. Now, we are doing the same thing in the emerging deregulation of energy services, which is nearly $600 billion in North America and has created a modern-day gold rush. ACN continues to grow by providing more choices on the essential services millions of consumers and businesses already use and will continue to use every single day. Essential services such as phone services, wireless services, natural gas and electricity, home and business security and automation, television, internet service, computer support, and credit card processing. Everyone uses at least one or more of these services. In fact, these are the services people simply won't live without. So, what does all of this mean for you? It means an opportunity for you to own your very own business with the total support of ACN behind you every step of the way. For starters, ACN has developed and will provide, host, and maintain your very own personalized storefront where you can direct people to go and shop for all their essential services. One key component to our winning business model is how you get paid. At ACN, you can earn residual income. Every time someone becomes a customer of these essential services through your personal storefront and pays for their monthly services, you get paid month after month, year after year, for as long as they remain on the ACN service. And every time you acquire a new customer or help an existing customer add a new service, you give yourself a raise. But that's just the beginning. Introduce others to ACN, show them how to get customers through their own personal storefront, and as their customers use ACN services, not only does their monthly residual income grow, so does yours. There is no limit to the number of customers you can acquire, and no limit to the number of people you can introduce to ACN. At ACN, if it's on, you get paid. It's really that simple.
You have a great opportunity before you at ACN without any of the risks most entrepreneurs have to take. You have the ability to market breakthrough technology before it hits the critical mass. I've experienced the opportunity that exists when you're able to jump ahead of the curve, and ACN gives you that opportunity. Believe me, it's ultimately a dream come true.
The time is now. Do not miss your chance to work with the leader in providing essential services. ACN, a proven giant positioning you for success in the next big opportunity.
I found there are 2 types of people: those who take action and those who let opportunity pass them by. Which one are you?
Okay. You know, when I saw this 8 years ago.
Hey, Adam?
Yes.
It's okay for us to film you, right?
Yes, that's fine.
And we would be able to show that too on?
Yeah, we can give you a copy of this.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
So I'm being taped.
Yes,
I'm
you're
excited.
Yes, you're
I'm on the spot.
Yes, you
No,
are.
when I saw this 8 years ago, I'm gonna tell you, I was in a crazy period of my life. I didn't have a lot of money. I just knew that I wanted something better. And I think the great thing about ACN is, number one, the people that you get to work with. We're all entrepreneurial. We all are positive. We are looking for something to do better with our lives. And the other thing is that we have a system where you can get paid every time you basically pay bills. Does anybody here know people that pay bills? All right, when I saw the concept of not having to sell anything, because who's seen other companies where you have to sell something? You know, maybe like makeup for the ladies, bags, jewelry, or knives. Anybody ever know people that sell knife sets, right? Or you can sell is it like vitamins or juices or energy drinks? Who knows what I'm talking about? All right, we've seen it all. But when I saw this concept where you could apply a business model like this to services, it just made a lot of sense. So what do? Okay, we go out and we build a team of business partners that acquire all these services. So we know different corporations that you might go work for. We can agree they've acquired their teams, right? They built their teams, their management, their vice presidents, their employees. Well, we build teams through ACN, but the way we build teams is through business partnerships, not employees. So we all work towards a common goal, and our job is to bring customers to those companies that you saw. Now, those companies you saw, Verizon, BGE, Pepco, Delmarva Power, all these big companies, we can agree those are some pretty big companies, okay? And by acquiring customers for these companies, we get paid every single month that the customers pay the bill. So this is what we're gonna show you real quick. I wanna go through a little bit of background. I'm just gonna be really quick on this because for the right people in this room tonight that are really looking for something, you're gonna know what to do with this, okay? If you don't see it, if you don't wanna do it, thanks for coming. But for the people that definitely see it, we're gonna have a chat after the conversation tonight. We've been featured in 23 countries, so this is international across the world. We do it in the United States, we do it in England, we're going into Latin America, we do it in South Korea. We're all around the country with ACN. We're an $800 million company. It says 7 here, we're over 800 million now. And we have less than 1% market share in any city, town, state, country we do business. So have any of you all ever heard of ACN before seeing it or hearing it here today? So there's a lot of people to grow, and I was sitting in a room 8 years ago, no one had heard of it either. So still, 8 years later, we've been in business for 21 years, people have never heard of it. So imagine you being a part of helping this company become a brand name, becoming a household name throughout the world. Okay, you have an opportunity to do that. The next box here, okay, we've been featured on The Celebrity Apprentice twice, national television. We can agree that if you owned a business and your business was featured on national TV twice, that would be a pretty big deal, right? So we were featured in Fortune Magazine, Success, Wall Street Journal, keep on moving. And we have a headquarters right in North Carolina. So we're based out of North Carolina. We also have headquarters all across the world, in New Zealand, in the Australian market, in Canada, different Netherlands, and different areas around the world, okay? Here's why we're different. We provide services with companies that you already hear of. So we become a marketing team for these businesses. So we go out and acquire customers, and we give our customers discounts, price breaks, money off, so we can go to business owners and acquire credit card processing. So by helping business owners save money, every time you swipe a credit card at a business, that business owner has to pay a fee off that credit card. Well, imagine getting paid every time somebody swiped a credit card at a gas station or your local restaurant or a bar that you frequent, okay? The other thing that we do is energy through the deregulation. Now, you can make money residentially and commercially every time we help people save money on their electric rates. We make a % residual income every time they pay the electric bill. We also do cell phones through Verizon and Sprint. Anybody here pay their own cell phone bill? Okay? No, you guys are lucky. Wow. But parents do, right? So we can help parents, we can help people we know, we can help business owners save money on these services, and every time that they pay the service, we can get paid.